What's on my century? It's a central man here, so this could be my predictions for match day 5 for the Premier League 2019-2020 season. So let's start with the Saturday matches. One match kicks off at 12:30. This match will be at Anfield. That is Liverpool versus Newcastle United. I'm going with a 3-0 win to Liverpool over the Magpies. You know, the Magpies is Newcastle United's nickname because they're black and white, the same colour as the magpie, the actual bird. Okay, and let's predict the 3 o'clock matches. Yeah, we got Brighton versus Burnley at the IMAX. I'm gonna go with a 1-1 draw between. I planning like a 2-1 win for Brighton, but I see this is gonna be a draw between Brighton and Burnley, and it's gonna be a 1-1 draw. Next game will be at the Theatre of Dreams in Old Trafford. We got Manchester United versus Leicester City. Oh boy, man! I was going for a Man United win, but United, ever since they beat Chelsea 4-0 in the opening game of the Premier League season, they kind of fall off a bit, Actually, they fall off. They drew to Wolves, lost to Crystal Palace, and drew to Southampton. I'm going with another draw between United and Leicester. For Leicester, they're doing okay. They never have a great record away at Old Trafford. They end up losing and drawing. Unfortunately, they're going to have a draw. They're going to probably get a 2-2 draw for me. Okay, in the next game, we at Bramall Lane. That is Sheffield United versus Southampton. This time, I'm going to go with a 2-1 win to Sheffield United, the Blades, over Southampton. They're doing good. They're doing good for Sheffield United. They lost their opening game, but they kind of bounced back with wins against. I think it's a win against Crystal Palace. They drew at Chelsea at the Bridge. They're doing good, doing all right. So I'm going with a 2-1 win to Sheffield United over the Saints. That is Southampton. Okay, the next game will be at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. That is Spurs versus Crystal Palace. And 100% that Spurs will get the win. They need to bounce back because they're falling off a little bit. They drew against Man City, lost against Newcastle, and drew against Arsenal. So I'm going with a Spurs win over Palace. I'm going with a 4-0 win to Tottenham over Crystal Palace, the Seagulls. Okay, the next game, or basically the final 3 o'clock match in this prediction, that is, the game will be at Molineux. That is Wolves versus Chelsea. Chelsea, yeah, they got the win against Norwich City, but they are falling in the pecking order. Drew against Sheffield United, drew against Leicester, and what was it? Yeah, and lost to Man United. Sorry, fuck. So I'm going with a 2-1 win to Wolves over Chelsea. I think they are struggling a little bit. I'm not saying they'll get relegated, but they're gonna win some games, but they'll struggle against the big teams because that transfer ban really crippled Chelsea's this season. I'm talking about this season. They will do well next season because their transfer ban will be lifted. It'll be over. I'm trying to say. Okay, and then the final game on Saturday, it'll be at Carrow Road. That is Norwich City versus the champions Manchester City. So I'm gonna go. It's 100% City will win. So I'm going with a 4-1 win to the Blues over the Canaries. The Canaries, that is Norwich City. That's their nickname. Okay, let's moving on to the Sunday's matches. Only 2 games on Sunday. One game kicks off at 2 o'clock. That is Bournemouth versus Everton at the Vitality Stadium in Bournemouth. This is a difficult one, but I'm going with a 2-1 win to Everton over the Cherries. The Cherries is the nickname of Bournemouth. Let's move on to the final match on Sunday. The other game kicks off at 4:30. It'll be at Vicarage Road. That is Watford versus Arsenal. This is Quique Sanchez Flores' first game since returning to Watford because the previous manager, Javi Gracia, got sacked last week after Watford's poor start of the season. It's a damn shame. I think he should. That'll be another topic for another time. But I don't think Watford will beat Arsenal. They had an okay record against the Gunners. You know, I think it's one win over 4 or 5 since they got promoted to the Premier League 4 years ago. You know, the last win against the Gunners was a 2-1 win nearly 2 years ago. But this time around, I'm gonna go Arsenal. They'll go 3-1 win. I'll go with a 3-1 win for the Gunners. You know, yeah, they struggle a little bit against Liverpool and Spurs, but they did okay against Newcastle. They did good against Newcastle and Burnley, but I think they will get top 4. You know, if they stay injury free, you know, I think they will have a good season. Okay, and then the final game of this prediction, it'll be at Monday. It'll be Monday, 16th of September. This game will be at Villa Park in Birmingham. That is Aston Villa versus West Ham United. I'm going with a 2-2 draw between the villains. That is Aston Villa, and the Hammers. That is West Ham United. 2-2. So yeah, I might not do every predictions for every fixture of the Premier League this season, but I do my best. So hope you enjoy this prediction video. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Smash the like button and subscribe to the Century Man Network on YouTube. I wish all your teams do a good luck this week. This is the Century Man officially signing out.